Well, hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Paul, Diary of a Countryman, and this week I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about. I had a few ideas, and then this morning the idea of just discussing autumn came to me. It was something that we discussed on our Instagram stories last week over on the Tea Time Diaries. But this morning there seems to be this change in the air that overnight a lot of leaves have fallen on the ground, and I feel that you can just look out of the window now and it feels like it's autumn. There's that sort of autumnal nip in the air. There's the gentle sort of scent of wood smoke. Wherever we seem to walk on the farm, it's as if somebody in the distance has got a fire lit somewhere, and you just get that beautiful wood smoke scent, which to me epitomizes autumn. And yes, it's just got this feel. So this morning it was a natural instinct to grab my cardigan and just want to come downstairs and sit by the Rayburn keeping warm. And I'm sat here now, and my bird feeder's full of the fat balls to keep the birds fed over the colder months. And last night I collected some new hens, and usually you need to sort of keep your hens in the hen house, which I've done. And they have a run at the back when they're just being kept secure. They seem to be getting on very well, but surprisingly, 3 of them, when I opened the door this morning, were sat in the nesting box laying eggs, which is, again, something if you're a hen keeper, eggs just sort of, the supply of eggs diminishes dramatically over the colder months. So again, I'm going to make the most of just enjoying some fresh eggs from down in the orchard, which will be lovely. But yes, there's this thing about autumn, isn't there? I felt recently, definitely over the past few days, where I wanted to sort of light the fire, which we did. We lit the fire, and we kept saying to each other, we feel rather tired, a little bit. It wasn't lethargic or unwell, it was just, I feel like our bodies are telling us it's time to slow down. And of course, different animals hibernate over winter, don't they? And maybe, is it an age thing? Perhaps it is. Perhaps it's slightly to do with age. But I just feel that as autumn approaches and really settled in, you have this instinct to want to hunker down, getting out your lovely wool blankets and reading your favourite book. It's all those warming things that kind of embraced you, isn't it? You know, making a lovely pot of tea on a tray with some lovely biscuits. As I say, sitting in front of the fire with your favourite book, or watching a lovely drama on the television. It's that something, and I feel that definitely as I've got older, there is this natural, it's like a natural need to want to sit down and relax even more than I used to do. Not feel guilty. Now, I don't do this, but to not feel guilty if you just want to close your eyes for 10 minutes and just sort of, recharge. Interesting. But even the sunrises and the sunsets at the moment, they're completely different, aren't they? It's again as if when you see the sunset at the moment, you kind of think, yes, time to go in, draw those curtains and just hunker down. And then you sort of also want to change your diet as well. For me, I think some people in the winter months think it's an excuse that, we're going to put a bit of weight on because, you eat more. For me, I want those comfort foods, the cottage pies, the stews, the dumplings, and then there was something out of soup. Just homemade soup. Really lovely, not blended too much so that the vegetables are nice and chunky, with crusty bread, and of course, yes, my homemade butter, which is still here from breakfast. I'm still making my homemade butter. But yes, there are so many things that are sort of unintentionally made for autumn and winter, aren't there? Whether it's the stews, the warming comfort foods, even beans on toast. That's, you can just imagine that plate of beans on toast is all steaming and it just, yes. You might have gathered by now that autumn and winter are my favourite months. I was born in November, and I've always thought that depending on the month that you were born, it does have a sort of impact on the time of the year that you enjoy most, and I definitely enjoy autumn and winter. So today, oh, there's the sun coming out, but today we're off up into the hills, and I'm going to give myself a real good few hours to do my walk. So my walk normally takes, I'd say, just over 2 hours, but I'm going to give myself 3 hours in order to just stop and enjoy, not put myself under pressure to sort of get through the walk as quickly as possible, but to actually sit and enjoy the changing of the seasons. And I think it's only when you actually sit down to, you find a lovely bench in your local park or wherever you happen to be, or just that lovely boulder on that walk that you do, just to sit and enjoy it, and you start to notice the differences. So the place where we're going today, it's a place I've been going to since I was barely walking. So I recognise the changing of the seasons anyway, but as I say, just to sit down and just watch the birds and coming to the feeders, I think if you allow yourself to immerse yourself into nature and into the surroundings around you, you really, really, what's that word? I can't think of the word, but you take it all in, and that's lovely, because much as some of us might not enjoy autumn and winter, it's here, and I kind of think we need to embrace every season. So that's what we shall do today. We shall make a picnic, a nice flask of soup. It's autumn. A nice flask of soup. Maybe take a flask of tea as well, and just enjoy a nice day embracing autumn. So that's me. I hope you've enjoyed today's little catch up. I'll wish you a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. So take care. Bye for now.